Well, it was the first one I'd done, honestly, and I'd wanted to do one for a long time, and I wanted to do one that had intelligence and an elevation to it, and Big Dog's the key guy to do that with, especially with those sweet nips. Yeah, I think it enables you to take risks, I think, and especially with a collaborator where you feel comfortable to take big swings. That is a great space for an actor to be, because you can try things and not feel judged if it doesn't work, you know what I mean? And I think that's a key space to be in, because it's easy to become self-conscious as an actor. It's easy, if you have certain success in one sphere, to think you have to always be that person or emulate that in another. And Nicolas Cage is a good example of someone who doesn't care in that way, and as a result it creates really interesting choices, I think, and interesting performances that are very different in many ways. So I definitely think it affords that.
We decided we were going to try to do it independently just because we felt, honestly, we felt like we had something original. Mm-hmm. And I know that sounds weird, but it's like, and not to decry studios by any means, because they do a lot of original stuff, but there's a needle to thread when you're coming at something from a new point of view. Someone's got to take a chance, and we didn't have anybody doing that on the studio side. And also horror comedy, those two words together are like nightmare words for studio executives. They hate those words together because they're really hard to do, and they most of the time don't work. I think we did okay. Not to be too specific about it, but they sort of had another movie in their mind that was sort of testing well. And that there's this thing, you know, in movies where like they test with audiences and everyone's sort of like, I think this is good. And then the studio's like, well, then it should be like that.
I think in my early career, I got a little bit hampered by that, perhaps. And as an actor, you have less control over the product. You know, Oz is the writer and director, so he can, he as much as he would like to or hope to do, he can fashion something for a wider audience. I think if you're an actor and you're looking to do stuff for that purpose, it can be a path that can be a little bit dangerous, but certainly it's good to do stuff that people see, because often you don't do things that people see. And, you know, you blood, sweat, and tears into things. You're away from your kids and your family. So for them to be seen by people is hugely gratifying. But to have that as the main thing to go into a project, I guess, is a little bit dangerous. But but beyond that, there's something highly satisfying, obviously, if people see it.
The whole thing going into Longlegs was like, I think I do okay. I think I have an okay understanding of what a movie can be. It'd be nice if more people saw it. It'd be nice if I could like feed my family better. It'd be nice if I could like, it's like self-defense, right? Like self-preservation in an industry that's just like, how am I going to like connect in a way that makes me valuable to the money? Mm-hmm. And so with this, you know, the sort of the object was to make what felt like a Hollywood movie to me. It was supposed to feel much more like Zemeckis or Landis or even Spielberg or Gremlins, Joe Dante, to have like a real, like take your family, like sell 4 tickets. Instead of one weird loner going to see Longlegs, how about take your family to go see The Monkey?